Alright, so today we're platinuming Assassin's Creed Revelations, which is one of the last games in the Ezio trilogy, which will bring us one step closer to our goal of platinuming every single Assassin's Creed game, so we can finally end the debate with my cousin, who claims that Valhalla is the best Assassin's Creed game ever made. Then at the end of the video, we will rate the game based on pure vibes and my experience with it. And if I can platinum every Assassin's Creed game before we hit 1,000 subscribers, I'll have to give away any game of your choosing worth up to $120. So make sure to sub and drop a like. Anyway, AC Revelations has a total of 50 trophies including the platinum, and has a 4 out of 10 difficulty, and an estimated playtime of around 35 hours to complete. AC Revelations kicks off inside the Animus, where we meet Subject 16. He reveals that our brain has basically turned into brain goo, and the only way to recover it is to align our memories by reliving those of our ancestors. So we dive right in to meet our boy Ezio, now an old man on a quest to find another Apple of Eden. When he arrives at Masyaf, he gets captured. After a quick superhero landing, we escape following the ghost of Altair. We find some old weapons, eliminate a few guards, and Altair's ghost leads us to the vault inside of Masyaf. Inside, we find a peasant who tells us one of the Templars holds an artifact needed to open the door. So we basically tell him to go find honest work, and then we go hunt down the Templar with the key. Once we track down the Templar, we charge straight in and hop onto a rope hanging off the back of his carriage. We end up being dragged around, hitting nearly every bush and rock along the way. My boy Ezio is definitely gonna wake up tomorrow with some broken ribs. Anyway, after climbing to the top of the rope, the Templar swaps carriages, sending ours flying. But we managed to GTA another carriage, which was following behind us. Then we spent the next minute slamming into each other, like two drunk dudes during a road rage incident. Eventually, he blows up my carriage, sending me straight off a mountain. Somehow we survived that, waddle our way back with 1 HP, and start fighting guys off he sends to finish us. We sneak around the village, find him on top of a tower, assassinate him, and take his book, which leads us to the artifact we need to open the vault. This is also where we pop our first trophy, Best Served Cold. From there, the story shifts to Istanbul, during the Ottoman Civil War. We meet our boy Yusuf, who takes us to his assassin hideout, and gives us a cool new weapon called the Hook Blade. It basically allows us to reach further distances than before. He walks us through the basics, and we end up on top of a tower, performing a leap of faith. But the second we land, we get notified that we're under attack on two fronts. I go handle the threat, and the game puts me into a pretty cool RTS minigame. Honestly, I enjoyed it. I wouldn't mind a mobile side game like this. We meet back up with Yusuf. He tells us to clear out a nearby outpost. The way outposts work is that you kill the Templar commander, and then light a signal to scare the rest away. After completing all that, we unlock the trophy for finishing sequence 2. Then after a bit of free roaming, we unlock Overkiller for killing 50 guards with a hidden blade. Next, Yusuf teaches us the basics of crafting bombs, but mentions we need to link up with Fury for more info. So that's exactly what we do. Now armed with explosives, we head to the library to meet Sofia. I swear to God, Ezio is in his 50s, but still risking up baddies better than anyone. After looking around the library, we find a hidden tomb inside. We make our way through the tomb and retrieve our first artifact, which we need in order to open the vault inside of Masyaf. I pocket the first artifact and head back to the assassin hideout. When I show it to Yusuf, he's like, bro, what the fuck is that? I take it to my study and start getting visions of Altair during the raid on Masyaf. In the vision, we clear out a few Templars and kill the traitor who initiated the attack. After the vision ends, we hop back into free roam and unlock a trophy for having one of our assassins reach the rank of Master Assassin. Shortly after, we finish sequence 3 for another trophy. We link up with Yusuf again, and he reveals that the Prince of Istanbul is about to be murdered during a party. I offer to help. We steal some outfits from some guards, and despite my horrifying performance, the guards let us in. We end up saving the prince, earning his trust. He asks to speak with us later, so we say bet. When we speak to the prince, he asks us to listen in on the conversation between him, his brother, and a guard named Tariq. After the conversation, he asks for our opinion. We call his brother pathetic, then dip back to link up with Sofia. When we find Sofia, we see Duccio talking to her. We scare him off with pure aura, and tell Sofia that he used to be married to our sister before cheating on her. Sofia then tells us the guards are refusing to give her a package, so we tell her to wait in the library while we handle it. After sneaking around on the boat and securing the package, we link back up with her in the library. As a reward, she gives us the location of the second artifact. We park her for a bit in the next tomb and retrieve the second key. Returning to the library, we get more visions of Altair. This time it's after the events of the first game. We carry the body of what the fuck is this guy's name? Anyway, he betrayed the Brotherhood, so we take his body and place it down, and then we burn it. But one of our boys, Abbas, thinks that we betrayed them, and they push us off a hill. After disarming a few assassins, Abbas returns, revealing that he has the Apple of Eden. Altair says, bro, don't touch that. You can't handle his powers. And Abbas says, yeah. Altair says, nah. And then Abbas loses control.
You stupid.
No, not.
What's 9 plus 10?
21.
You stupid.
And we have to save his dumbass. After saving him, we earn the trust of the assassins again and unlock the trophy The Prince for completing sequence 4. Back as Ezio, we link back up with Sophia, who tells us her painting has been stolen. We promise to find it while she works on the location of the next artifact. We track down the thief and intimidate him into telling us where the painting is. Turns out he sold it to a merchant, so we steal it back and bring it to Sophia. After some slight flirting, she reveals to us the location of the next artifact. While making my way to the next artifact, we run into Duccio again. We knock him out, unlocking another trophy. We head to the next tomb, where we stumble across some Templars. They immediately flee, and I chase after them. They no-joke try blowing up the whole temple to get rid of me, but we catch up, kill them, and grab the next artifact. Then we see Vicious of Altair's past again. We have to confront Abbas with our wife after he murdered Altair's youngest son. One of his guards ends up killing Altair's wife, so we end up fleeing Masyaf with the help of our oldest son. Back as Ezio, we stalk Tarik. He leads us to a shady place to cut a deal with a fat man, which is named Manuel. We still want more info, so we start a riot to break into the castle walls. Once inside, we find out Tarik is selling guns to Manuel. Then we get the trophy, the plot thickens. Immediately after that, we link up with the prince as snitch on Tarik. The prince sends us to kill him. Tarik is surrounded by guards, so we kill a random guard on a Sunday stroll, steal his outfit, and make our way to Tarik. After some slight parkour, we assassinate him. He reveals he wasn't a traitor, but was actually gathering information. We head back to the prince to let him know Tarik wasn't a traitor, and give him the info Tarik gave us. The prince tells us to deal with Manuel, but before we do that, we link up with Sophia to exercise our wrists. We pick up some flowers, meet her at a picnic, as she reveals to us that she has found another artifact. We head to the tomb. This one has some water puzzles, which were pretty easy. We grab the artifact and head back to our study for another Altair vision. In this vision, we return as a much older Altair, and we make our way into the assassin castle to confront Abbas again, and then we just fucking shoot him. Now back as Ezio. On our way out of the city, Yusuf links up with us. He lets us know that they've set up a blockade on the ocean, so we need to clear out some boats so our ship can cross. We ask Yusuf to protect Sophia while we're away. We head to the docks and blow up a fucking lighthouse. Hijack a ship with a flamethrower and burn all the ships blocking our path. After parkouring around the ships to jump onto ours, we pop another trophy for completing sequence 6. We wake up as Desmond again, where subject 16 is being mad creepy. He asks Desmond if he regrets anything. Desmond says yes, and hops back into the Animus. Now back at Ezio, we arrive at Cappadocia. After making our way in, we link up with a woman who tells me that her men have been captured. I'm like, sit tight, I'll handle it. We make our way to the prison cell to free her men, but it turns out she got herself captured within the span of 5 fucking minutes.
How? 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 I don't know.
We assassinate the guy who was holding them prisoner. The woman reveals that the rifles they got were broken, but the gunpowder was real. We head out to blow up the gunpowder. While dealing with the guards protecting it, we unlock the trophy I Can See. A little later, we make our way to where the gunpowder is stored, and we blow it up, sending the whole city into chaos. During the chaos, we trap Manuel in a corner and drown him. Then Ahmed shows up to tell us he's joined the Templars. He wants our artifacts or he'll kill Sophia. After making our way out of Cappadocia, we get another vision of Altair. During a siege, we escort Marco Polo safely out of Masyaf and ask him to keep our artifacts safe. This unlocks the trophy for completing sequence 7. Now back as Ezio, As soon as we arrive back in Istanbul, we head to Sophia's library, where we figure out she's been taken and Yusuf has been murdered. We pack up our artifacts to give them to Ahmet in order to save Sophia's life. After handing Ahmet the artifacts, he points to where Sophia is. We rush to get her, only to be hit with a "no, fuck you, that's not her. She's actually over there." We parachute over to where Sophia is and rescue her. But we don't have time to get her to safety, so we take her with us to kill Ahmet. In this mission, we accidentally run over a rock, which shoots us off the carriage. We end up deploying our parachute. I swear, Sophia was trying to murder me during this mission. I kept hitting trees and buildings. Finally, I land on top of Ahmet's carriage, and he loses control, sending us straight off the mountain. After punching him in the air a few times, I open my parachute and glide down to the ground. Then some bearded fella comes and steals my kill and walks away. Like, bro. But at least it gave me a trophy for completing Sequence A. We quickly load back up as Desmond, while the Animus is destroying itself. Subject 16 gives us a weird hug goodbye and pushes us into the game. Now back as Ezio. We finally arrive back at Mashav with all the artifacts. We open the gate to find Altair's skeleton. Basically, Altair said goodbye to his son and locked himself in his vault to die. But then as Ezio, we look behind Altair and find his Apple of Eden. Ezio sends a message to Desmond, and then some Isu person jumps into the conversation. They explain that the first civilization was destroyed by the sun, and it's about to happen again, unless Desmond does something about it. Right after that, Desmond wakes up, and the game teases Assassin's Creed 3, but we get our last story trophy. That basically wraps up the story portion of the game, but we still have 27 miscellaneous trophies and 10 DLC trophies to clean up. First we jump into Desmond's backstory, and honestly, it was just a first-person platformer. It was pretty dog shit, but hey, we get 5 trophies out of it, so I'll take it. So now we start cleaning up the 100% sync. While we're at it, we pop a trophy for crafting 30 bombs. A little later, we finally achieve the trophy for 100% sync in all missions. And a little later, we pop Arbitrary General. I have no idea what I did to earn it, but I'm not complaining. Right after that, we tackle the bomb training missions. They're basically tutorials, teaching you how to use different types of bombs, but at least we get a trophy out of it. Next up was the Grindy Trophy, a 6-hour journey collecting all the data fragments for the trophy cap. Straight after that, we hunt down all the memory pages for another trophy. Shortly after that, we complete a side mission, where we have to climb around the inside of a church for the trophy Holy Wisdom. Then we jump back into the RTS minigame. This time we have to perfectly defend our fort, which means we cannot take a single point of damage. We clean that up and unlock Iron Curtain. From there, we climb on top of the church in under 25 seconds for the trophy Spider Assassin. Right after that, we murder a bunch of guards quickly for the trophy Lightning Strike. Then we poison 10 guards for another trophy. Shortly after that, we get one from dumping a scaffolding on top of guards. We parachute to the ocean for the trophy Almost Flying, and then we reload a story mission, just to kill guards simultaneously with throwing knives. And then we made a guard go berserk, and he killed 3 civilians for another trophy. Then we parachute onto a zipline for the trophy Show Off. We even tackle a tax officer for the trophy Tax Evasion, because apparently Ezio said the IRS ain't catching him. We train 7 assassins to the rank of Master Assassin for 2 more trophies. Then we recruit thieves to look for us, so we pop the trophy Fast Fingers. And then we buy every single book in Istanbul for the trophy Sage. Then we hop into the Lost Archive DLC. And let me be clear, this was the worst part of the game. Again, it's just a first-person platformer for hours, collecting collectibles, but we power through it and pop 9 more trophies. For our very last trophy, we have to cross a Pacific body of water without falling. Once we do that, we get the final trophy, and then finally, the Platinum. I won't lie, I genuinely loved Assassin's Creed Revelation. Despite its horrible DLC, it might have not been as good as Assassin's Creed 2, but in my opinion, I liked it a lot more than Brotherhood. I'd give this game a solid 7.5. This game was genuinely enjoyable, and I would definitely recommend it. Anyway, with that, if you made it to the end, I appreciate you for watching.